If you follow the steps that I will tell you in this video, you will, by the end of 2025, be living your dream life. No ifs, no buts, a 100% guarantee that that is the case. And so if you want to make that dream a reality, and you don't want it to be a dream anymore, but to become the actual life that you are living, to make it true, what is the first crucial step that you have to take for it to become true? Well, it's to understand what the dream life even is. You see, nothing good happens on accident. The man did not get on the moon by accident. The skyscrapers are not built by accident. It is all very much intentional, and the people who are working towards these goals know what they're doing. And so the same must be with you. And so many people fail at this first very crucial step of not even knowing what their dream life is, and then they're surprised that they don't ever achieve it. And later on you will figure out why this is so crucial and so important, that you know what your dream life is. And the best tip that I can give you to figure out what your dream life is to think to yourself, what is the thing that you would do if you weren't afraid at all? Because we all have that little voice in ourselves that tells us that we should start that business, or become a professional athlete, or make YouTube videos, or whatever it might be that your voice is telling you. But it's usually that voice which is actually the dream life, but we're simply too afraid to do it. But now is not the time to be afraid. Now is the time to be brave. And so now that you have some idea of what your dream life is, you listen to that voice within you. Now the important thing, and the second step, is to take a piece of paper and a pen and write down, what would the person living your dream life do? Write down, they would wake up at 6 o'clock, and by 6:30 they're working on their business. At noon they eat lunch, then they go to the gym, then they come back, they eat again, they go and work 2 more hours, then they talk to that girl that you always wanted to talk to, and then they go to sleep at a reasonable time to wake up the next day energized. Be as accurate and as precise as you can. You can think to yourself, at 12:52 and 17 seconds, they take a last bite of their meal. And think to yourself, in every realm of that person's life, what would they be like? What would they do? What clothes would they wear? What food would they eat? Probably not McDonald's, but something like a high protein, healthy diet to fuel the gains in the gym. How would that person carry themselves? How would they speak? Think about every fine detail that you can simply come up with about that person and what they would do in their lives. And now that you have this list, which hopefully has all the things that that person would do, and all the important things like when they wake up, what they do, what business they run, what field is that business in, if they play, sports, what sports do they play, what team do they play in, how many times do they work out a day, maybe 2 times, how many times do they practice, if they're a painter, then what kind of paintings do they paint? Be as precise as possible. And now that you have this list that tells what this person does, you might have already guessed what the third step is. The third step is to do it. Take action. Become that person by doing the things that they would do. You see, it's easy to plan things, Planning all of this is easy. Writing it down is easy. The hard part is actually doing it. But now you have the to-do list. You have the plan of how to be the person of your dreams, how to live the life of your dreams. You have all the things written down in fine detail, what you need to do to become that person. And the only thing left is to take action. And when you take action and once you start following that list and you start doing the things, the more you do those things, the more you realize that you are actually becoming that person. You are not an imposter. You're not living the life of someone else. You are becoming that person. And very quickly you will realize that everything around you is changing. How people treat you is changing. How you treat yourself. How your own confidence has risen. How you feel amazing. All of these things will happen very quickly. It's almost like you are bending the space-time continuum of the universe and shaping it and molding it with your own two hands to be like your dreams. And that can only come through if you take action. That is the hard part. It's always easy to dream. It's always easy to say that you're gonna do it. It's always easy to write down the plan. But to actually follow it through the hard times, through the difficult times, through the times when you're not disciplined and unmotivated, all those times are the times where you will have to prove that this is who you actually want to be. And once you have that fire in your spirit that says this is who I really want to be, and you're willing to do what it takes, and you're willing to follow that list to the T, and you're willing to do everything in it, you will become that person. And by the end of 2025, you will be living your dream life. And you will have built your dream life. The only thing holding you back is yourself and the choices that you will make on whether to do it or not. And so what I can tell you is, do it. Be brave. If just this once, be brave and do it. So stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.